Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Smite Science. Today I'm going to talk about gods in the beginning of each season that always pop up into the meta but then eventually just fade off. I'm going to talk about two specifically. The first one is Izanami. The second one is Thanatos. See what happens when there's no meta to be followed from SPL, the top level of play that is what it's known for. People just pick a lot of early pressure gods in the beginning of the season and run with them until they watch the SPL and they see what they think are the best gods, and then therefore they play those gods and the meta in the casual games and ranked games match what the SPL is providing you. Thanatos does this as much as Izanami, except for he is way more viable in most of the metas than she is consistently, due to the fact that he has two forms of crowd control that are considered hard. One's a silence, one is a stun that can execute with a certain threshold. So what does this actually mean about the gods that we're talking about? Are they only good for the start of the season and that's it? I don't think so, but that's when they usually pop up the most. For example, a couple of years back, Splice won the Season 5 World Championships. Cyclone Spin released his top 5 hunters that he wanted to play if they were available. At the top of the list were X-Ball and Izanami, two gods that are known to be dealing out a lot of damage between auto attacks or an ability, both that hit you very hard basically the entire game. Izanami offers objective shred and tower shred. X-Ball, it's very similar, but he does it to gods more so than objectives, though building him the right way he can do both either, you know what I mean? The difference is he doesn't have the stim that Izanami does. Izanami, she's in the top 3 of early pressure in the game as far as being able to clear a wave. Izanami and Anubis are the two best. After that, you can have some arguments, but Kukulkan is pretty good at doing that right now. Especially with Mage's Blessing getting a 10 power buff, he could probably insta-clear it at level 1 if he places it at the right place, such as Anubis can do that with his 1 at level 1 if he rushes tier 2 Bancroft's Talon. Izanami has those auto attacks to just go through the wave and come back, and that's great, but at the same point in time it puts her in danger if she's not smart about it. You're in the middle of the wave where the enemy wants to throw their ability at you to clear, and then you get poked. But eventually you figure out how to avoid that and how to actually clear from different angles. So do you agree? Is this why they pop up every season at the beginning of the season? I don't know. You let me know below. Tell me what you think, and if you have any other comments. This has been Smite Science. MajinBuusha out.